as the Celtics will be playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, playing here in the finals, they're in the midst of a dominant run through the postseason, winning all but 2 games to this point. And here we go, the NBA Finals. 2 contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
You know what? You're a little exhausted, Ernie, from everything that led up to this, but you're also rejuvenated because you know you just got one matchup left.
And this is everything you work for the whole season. You're here on a mission, and the mission's not complete until you get it done.
And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como
The 2K Sports pregame show.
2 teams, only 1 ring.
And Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Boston, the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first. Game.
And home court in the NBA Finals, no small feat. I mean, they've put themselves in a strong position, but it only matters if they can come to
set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, We've got Green. Irving is out there with Durant. Then there's Towns, and it's Carter in at the 3. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Defense, Golden State. Davis dishes to Randolph. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he thought... he had a clear... didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. That'll be a 5-second call.
Esa jugada que ustedes vieron ahí, tuve que hacerla, tuve que quedarme con la bola de hacer la violación de 5 segundos, porque sin querer lo hice lo mismo Iván, que era que tenía la bola, por si acaso.
Durant kicks to Irving. Towns with it, working on Howard. And Durant gets double teamed. From deep, Green. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
That is good. Davis has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Celtics. So it's the Warriors now. Irving kicks to Green. They set the screen. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Conley against Irving. Now here's Conley. Pass to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Carter, that's good.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Thompson passes to Randall. Screen by Howard. Randolph dishes to Davis. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now, Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And it's Irving missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Irving against Conley. Screen by Howard. Conley kicks to Thompson. Wide open. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside Conley. Screen by Howard. Conley the pass to Randall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Randolph drops them both. The Warriors trail. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
We talked about game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Conley after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Davis sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Davis has got 6.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Irving drives in, got that one up quick.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Kicks it to Green. Carter outside, on the wing, Irving. Good D by Thompson.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now here's Thompson, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. The drive by Thompson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Kevin Durant is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Some changes for Boston. Paul Pierce has checked in for Randolph. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And Paul subbed in for Mike Conley. And the Warriors also making a change. Rodman's checked in. Warriors trail by 4. Irving kicks to Towns. He feeds it to Durant. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
checked in for Dwight Howard. The Warriors also with a sub. Walker's checked in for Irving. The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Durant. And here is Paul. They set the pick. Now the feed to Hawes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Hawes got his first 3 points of the game.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Outside, Walker pass to Durant. Comes up empty off the pick.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Takes the 13-footer. Out of hand on it. Ball against Carter. Rodman dishes to Carter. Lays it up and banks it in. Carter's got his second basket.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Paul with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Durant sends it back. Rodman goes in to the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Rodman. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Ball against Walker. Ball passes to Pierce. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. 13 feet away. And it's Golden State with another. Here's Paul. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys kind of rolled over during this run.
Switch here. Simmons is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Allen's checked in. Here's Simmons, defended by Allen. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Shot's good by Walker.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here is Paul. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Paul goes in. Again, the miss by Paul.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
To the inside. Here's Pierce. That one's off. Still out of sync. Warriors leading by 5. Now Walker, 5 points in the game. He kicks to Towns, stolen by Pierce. Hall can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, up 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And Dwight Howard talked about his mentality, looking to impose his will on the game.
I'll just go out there and dominate the game, you know, every single night. I can't take any possessions off, can't take any games off.
It's the Superman standard, and it's not an easy one for the man of steel to live up to, Dwight Howard especially. You know, when injuries have proven to be his kryptonite, he hasn't always been able to, Clark, be super.
No, you know, he hasn't, Kevin, but I'll tell you what is super, and that's Dwight's attitude and serious dedication to dominate. I mean, he knows it's not just about having a good time. It's more fun after you take somebody down.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green is up there with Rodman. It's Tony Allen, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Green. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Dishes it to Thompson. It's the one by Green. Here's Irving. Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Conley kicks to Randall. Screen by Howard. Green against Randolph. 5 to shoot. Back to Conley. With his first shot attempt, and the jumper falls for him. Conley's got his first points in this one. Warriors leading by 5. Irving kicks to Allen. Irving against Thompson. Now here's Towns. Not a lot of room. And the wide open shot from Green. But they get it back. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Golden State, Durant's checked in for Towns. And it's Paxson in for Rodman. Here's Conley. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Thompson outside. Inside, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Anthony Davis. Free throw good, Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
Davis having a terrific night. He has 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
To the middle, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The dish to Howard. Screen by Howard. Randolph in the post, defended by Durant. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Randolph.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Irving dishes to Durant. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the 7th. Handoff, a screen on Irving. Conley, the pass to Randall. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Jackson kicks to Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Puts it up. And it's sent back by Howard. And they're able to recover. Right side, Green. And he makes good on the layup.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Draymond Green.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Allen, and Davis sends it back. Passes to Conley from the arc, and he gets it to go. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Timeout called the Warriors. So it's the Warriors now. 3-point lead. Irving kicks to Carter. Fires the 3. No good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Thompson up top, guarded by Paxson. And Thompson kicks to Conley. Shoots from the right block, and he gets the jumper to drop. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
And there's the pass to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Austin making some changes. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Howard. Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Mike Conley. Kemba Walker is checked in for the Warriors. Warriors on D. 4-point game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. Kemba Walker picks one up. Austin shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Back to Green. Fires for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Paul kicks to Randall. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Now, here's Green. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Here's Walker. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. And that's now 7 points for Kemba Walker.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pause, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors lead by 3. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, well, for the Warriors, they knew Game 1 might be a hard-fought struggle, and tonight certainly has been that. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half to try and capture a 1-0 lead in this championship series. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I love how they're getting points in transition. It's about pushing the ball, being aggressive, and then finishing with authority. Several times they beat the defense down the floor and ended up with easy buckets. If they can continue to keep that tempo up in the second half, they'll be difficult to beat.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
They're giving up way too many good looks. You want to keep your opponent under 50% shooting? They have not done that. What's the solution? Maybe more ball pressure, more physicality down low. Whatever it is, Ernie, they need to figure it out.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Zach Randolph is out there with Howard. And it's Conley, and it's Thompson, and it's Davis at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Conley kicks to Thompson. Inside, here's Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Davis has got 13.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Dishes it to Green. Thompson against Irving. Passes it to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Towns. And Thompson sends it back. Conley against Irving. Outside Conley. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Durant, the pass to Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Celtics trail by 6. Conley kicks to Davis. Conley into the lane. Here's Howard. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Howard's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Moving against it's Thompson. Irving dishes to Towns. Durant drawing the double team. Lock at 6. Irving attacking. Again, Golden State.
Nice job there to shake free of the defense and then drain the J.
Boston trailing. The dish now to Davis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 15 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Carter with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Randolph. Here's Davis. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Paul Pierce is checked in for Zach Randolph. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he makes both free throws.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Carter kicks to Rodman. And Boston with the rebound. 3rd quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Howard setting the pick for Pierce. Down low. And it's Howard finishing it off.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And it's Carter penetrating. Good.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And the Warriors making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one falls for Carter. Here is Conley. He's got 9. Davis sets a screen. Conley, the pass to Pierce. Conley against Irving. And it's Conley penetrating. And yes, sir, that one drops. Conley's got 11 points.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Irving dishes to Allen. The pass to Rodman. Golden State moving it around. Allen outside. Back to Rodman. 5 on the clock. Irving from long range. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Celtics trail by 3. Conley kicks to Davis. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's 19 points for Anthony Davis.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Allen outside. Rodman kicks to Carter. Feeds to Towns. And stolen by Howard. For the lead. And again, it's Anthony Davis. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Conley against Carter. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Pierce. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Towns, the pass to Rodman. Misses it from 7 feet out.
That's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Kicks it to Thompson. the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pierce with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Here's Conley. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 8.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Timeout called the Warriors. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Then for the Warriors, Paxson comes in for Tony Allen, and Walker subbed in for Irving. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Walker. Baseline J on the way. That's good on the jump shot. Walker's got 9 points. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Paul outside. Pierce with a screen for Paul. 6 to shoot. We have a step back. And it takes a hard bounce. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Stolen by Thompson. Walker against Paul. Outside, Pierce. Walker with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Carter drives in, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Walker. Shot clock at 6. Paul dishes to Pierce. From deep three-point range, Pierce with another miss. Outside, Walker takes the 3. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 3 on the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Carter is out there with Green. Then there's Towns. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant in at the 2 spot. And there's the feed to Thompson. In the corner, Randolph with it. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Carter kicks to Irving. Shoots it. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes make some adjustments.
Giving to his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Boston making a switch here. Conley's checked in. On defense, the Warriors leading by 5. Davis down low. Carter on him. Davis, the pass to Howard. And it's Carter missing. Well, the Celtics shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Randolph, a screen on Irving. Howard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
We watched Howard play some great basketball. He's got 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Second free throw, no good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
It's Durant on the wing. The rebound by the Celtics. Davis has gotten 6 rebounds now in the game. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Conley dishes to Randolph. From 12 feet out, the shot is good off the backboard.
Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Irving against Thompson. Irving, good. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Irving against Conley. Thompson right side. Shot off the pick. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Irving kicks to Green. They set the pick. Pass to Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
So Durant nails them both.
Check out the game for Durant. 15 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Howard with a screen on Irving, and it's Conley penetrating. Takes it from 10. No good. Great tee that time from Green. Warriors leading by 4. Irving passes to Carter. He dishes it to Towns. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Davis. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Big time bucket there. And you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Durant with it, and it's Howard picking him up, and the dunk by Towns.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Zach Randall.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Over in the corner, Green. Durant kicks to Green, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
And it's Conley penetrating. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Celtics trail by 6. Left side, Davis. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle again.
Vince Carter on the wing. Over by Conley. Green in the post. Working on Randolph. And that one's good. 14 points for Draymond Green.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Screen by Howard. Fader on the way. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Carter's got his third rebound tonight. Irving kicks to Durant. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. And so Durant nails them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now a timeout called by Boston. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Celtics trail by 8. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. Teamwork was the theme of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, working around and find the open man. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Boston making some changes. Randolph comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's Paul in for Mike Conley. Warriors with possession here. 6-point game. Irving dishes to Towns. On baseline, Jay. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Randolph passes to Thompson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Warriors leading by 5. Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. The shot misses. Great D that time from Davis. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Thompson dishes to Howard. This ball moved by Boston. Screen by Howard. Here's Thompson. Great D that time from Green.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Thompson up top, defended by Durant. Randolph. And Howard with the stop.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Carter kicks to Durant. From deep, Green. No luck. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second, that misses. Boston with the ball.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Paul's shot is off.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Twelve seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. No good. Outside, Walker. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Berg, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, some great work offensively, plenty of teamwork. What's been the key to get this offense clicking?
Well, we just found it open.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.